So, one thing I do want to tell you guys is to keep a sober mind. Keep a sober mind and never trust the media. Like, there's some things that they might say is true, but there's a lot of things that they don't say, probably to protect the person, the artist, etc., etc. So, I think that, like right now, you know how you have the Apple phone, like, there's a lot of weird things that sort of happens, like when I record something really important, all of a sudden, like it turns off. So I feel like somebody is on the other side, like messing with my information, messing with my with what I'm doing. I don't know, but I'm guessing that's what it is because it never really happens. But it could be anything, and the fact that it could be anything, they, if somebody is out there messing with it, you can easily know that if there is somebody out there messing with it, you can easily tell or know if they're gonna mess. I don't know. I don't think anybody's actually messing with it, but I'm just saying, like, sometimes we think that way, and sometimes it could be just time, it could be just energy, and it's not really anybody messing with it. It's just, your mind messing with you, and, because there's plenty of times where I've thought certain things, somebody was doing something or this and that, and it wasn't really the case. So things like that get tricky, but there's no point if mistakes happen. When mistakes happen, you just grow from them and you learn from them and you don't allow them to upset you. And this is the most important thing when it comes to being a leader and being a person, is learning how to keep that calm demeanor about yourself, and preparing yourself, and knowing that the universe has a way of preparing you for such bigger positions. But anyway, so we were talking about Justin Bieber. And one technique I do want to tell you guys, always grab like an extra little tape recorder. Don't always use your phone, because in case, somebody is like controlling like the iPhone, like the iPhone, they know your phone, they know your system, in the iPhone, they can actually touch your screen and things like that. They can't get into your password. They probably can, but you never know. There's so much stuff that you can do with technology, but what I'm saying is that, like, you never know how much access they have. And when it's celebrities and it's their life, they can pay the person or have connections to track you down, know your information. So they're listening to everything. They know your social medias. So I know Justin is that way. It's Justin Bieber's team and his people, or whoever he is, they do that with me. Like, I know that. Like, and he tries to tell me in different ways. So the reason why I don't trust Justin is because he's not sober, and you can tell that he's not sober. The media shows us that he's not sober. I doubt that Haley is sober herself. Haley drives, so she probably is more sober. She looks a lot more sober, but Haley does say that she smokes weed. So I don't know, she seems like she's more level-headed than Justin Bieber. But just keep in mind that they do have free time. So during their free times, they do certain things. And I've seen Justin Bieber drive. So if Justin Bieber was really that low and really going through stuff, he really wouldn't be driving his car, right? Somebody else will be driving, like Haley. Like, I've seen him drive with Haley. So they're looking at every perspective, and they're listening to me and getting ideas on how to protect themselves and this and that from the media, which is, I guess, they can take whatever they can with that according to God's will, not mine. But like I said, I can't go on and on talking about Justin Bieber for the rest of my life. My goal is to just protect myself and protect my feelings, and just try to keep myself. Like, I don't know for a fact if Justin Bieber is my twin flame, like I told you guys. And that's another story again for another time. It's just me talking, like, you know what I mean, me feeling and what I feel, and when I'm like, whoa, 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 what is this? This is powerful, this is strong. But I've felt other powerful, strong feelings. I've never felt anything this strong, at least I don't think. But everything feels different when it's recent. When it's recent, it's always stronger than what you felt before. So, somebody else can come along and take that away from me and teach me otherwise. You get God. There is always somebody stronger, somebody better, right? So you never know. So I just try to keep that in mind. I don't want to feed the person that is in love with me or that sees me. I don't want to feed them with bullshit, right? I don't want to feed them with I'm all you ever have. Like, I'm like, hey, we might not even be twins. Like, always letting go of the relationship and allowing the universe to bring that together is absolutely important. So for me, I don't really necessarily trust Justin right now. It's not like he's not capable of trust, but I don't trust him right now because I don't believe that he's sober minded. I don't believe that he's sober minded because he because, well, he could be sober-minded but lying to us, because a lot of the things that we see on TV is him driving, and he shouldn't be driving, him holding a baby. Justin doesn't look healthy. Justin doesn't look healthy. He looks skinny, so he's got to be doing drugs. Either that or he has, I rebuke it in the name of Jesus. I hope he doesn't have HIV, but either that or he has HIV or something, but he's super skinny. If you look at the way Justin looked before, he doesn't look the same right now. If you listen to what the media is saying, they're lying that Justin and Bieber and Hailey Bieber are happy. Justin Bieber, from the guy that I'm talking to, Justin Bieber is telling me, that he's in a conservatorship. He's in an arranged marriage with Hailey, which is absolutely true, which I strongly believe. So that makes me have some level of trust. I think Justin wants me to trust him, but he's still working on opening up, right? Getting me to open up, or there is somebody stopping him, or somebody telling him to be careful in the information that he says, right? Because again, he is a celebrity and there is a lot of money involved when it comes to Justin Bieber being married. So I personally, I'm just like working on exercising my faith and remembering to do the tricks that I do to be able to win, to be better, to be stronger. It aggravates me, it agitates me, but I have to rise above it and not allow it to piss me off, right? And so with that being said, I don't trust that. I don't believe that he's sober. I'm telling you guys based off of what I feel and what I know, right? Because you have to keep a sober mind. If you don't keep a sober mind, you're not going to think properly, right? You're not going to think properly. You're going to make decisions based off of your high, based off of your drugs, based off of, you know what I mean? Even when you're in love, you don't make logic decisions. You make decisions based off of how you feel about someone, right? And it's always important to think logically, to think about everything, that all the possibilities and things that could happen, but don't allow all those things to keep you from actually making things happen. Keep that in mind. In life, you have to take chances. In life, things are risky. You have to take risks, right? Like even with Justin, I could take risks and keep my word, but what will I get from that? I'll take that chance and put that money up. But he's asking for $1,000. I literally get $1,000 a month, not just 1,000, but like probably 1,800. So I have bills to pay. So I'm not gonna risk my living situation for him. You know what I mean? If he's not being clear with me, he wants me to get a VIP card, but he wants me to get a VIP. He says everybody needs a VIP card to see the celebrity. And I'm like, I understand, but how are you going to pass me this VIP card exactly? Then his mouth is shut. He doesn't tell me. He just says, are you going to give me the money? That's addict talk. Addicts talk like that. I've been with addicts. My ex-boyfriend. They're not thinking properly. They just want the money. That means he wants money for drugs. Because he's in a conservatorship and people are holding this money against him, he has no access to money, to cash to get drugs. So it's probably why Hailey got that $1.5 million ring, so she can cash it out. Got him. And it's probably why they're cashing out on the car. So Hailey's job, since Justin was in a conservatorship, Hailey's job is probably to, because they probably locked Justin's money. People were taking advantage of Justin's money, and he gave money to a church, etc., etc. So marrying Hailey not only helped his name, it really did, because people were denying him. They didn't want him around. Beverly Hills wasn't accepting him. He was living in hotels at some point in his life. And I've been listening to this. I watched him outside. It was absolutely unfair. Justin Bieber is hurt, but he doesn't understand that I was outside too in the cold, right? Just because he wasn't there doesn't mean that it didn't happen to me in a different way. And so this is the issue. That's why I feel like even if I love you, I'm still cautious. The same way you're cautious about your life, the same way I'm cautious about mine, right? So with that being said, it's like Justin Bieber being on the other side and hold on. There is a lot of things that he's showing me and a lot of things that he's showing us that really doesn't make sense, right? Because why is he doing shows instead of taking care of his mental health? Is he really taking care of his mental health? What are the necessary steps? What are the steps that he is he taking to prove that? You need all this evidence when you want to go. If you go to court, you need to prove that you're getting the help that you need. If you want to beat a case in terms of winning custody over your child, taking responsibility of over your life, these are all the things that a wife needs to be aware of. And I think Hailey taking over that money is responsible if she knows that Justin Bieber, because Justin could have been angry the whole time because Hailey took over his finances, from what we hear, and it's probably not allowing him to do drugs because Hailey knows that doing drugs is unhealthy for him. That could be it, because Hailey's sober, most likely. She seems like she knows what she's talking about. She seems ready. She's not losing weight. She's been eating. She's had a baby. You know what I mean? So all that is all things that you have to think about before anything. But at the same time, then why wasn't Hailey taking care of Justin Bieber before? When someone's an addict, one thing I know is sometimes they don't let you take care of them, right? Because they don't feel unsafe. When a man feels unsafe around you, they're not going to allow you to do anything with them. That's one thing I do know. It's nothing personal, nothing that they don't feel comfortable around you. There is something. Even when you see Hailey kissing Justin, you can see Justin pull back. You can tell when Justin is pulling back. And I'll edit the videos, and later on we can talk more about it. But you guys will, if you do your research, you'll see it, right? Because I've done a lot of research. I've deleted and posted videos. I've done this, I've done that based off of the discomfort that I might feel. I can't keep working and doing it over and over and over again, right? So those are all things that we need to consider. Those are all things that we need to talk about, because if Justin Bieber says, I'm not high, I'm not on drugs, I'm not drinking. So why are you acting like that? Why did you look like you were on drugs when you left the party? You know, because you can tell, but we don't know. You can't accuse someone of doing something that they don't know, that you don't know. You know what I mean? And maybe he hasn't found a solution to his problems. People do drugs for all sorts of reasons. But like I said, if you're going to be in a healthy relationship, it's important. Like, why does he want to be with a black girl? Sometimes these are thoughts that go in my head. Maybe because he thinks I'll let him get away with abuse. Maybe there are certain agendas and things that he has. And because white people are more, they're more watched, they're more careful. And, black people, nobody really cares too much about the black girls. And they're like, oh, yeah, you can just do whatever you want with that one. But this one, be careful for. You know what I mean? So, I mean, you never know. I'm just saying. So I'm hoping that what I said before, the enemy always tries to do things to make you angry. But, what doesn't kill you make you stronger. And you guys be strong and be better and be ready and defend yourself. And I think we've covered pretty much everything that we needed to cover. I guess this one's better. And yeah, God is great. Have a blessed one.